It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got the rocket-armed Will Levis. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Titans and the Jets. All that and more coming up next.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Here we are, week 2 of the season. Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a good start. Well, these teams lost the opener. Now, a bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, and it really comes down to, Mike, it's a super simple concept. You just want to feel the sensation of winning. Just get your first win. Of course, they would have loved to start out week 1 in the win column. But now here you are, 2 winless teams, and it is just as simple as we...
Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from Nashville. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year, taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them.
Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
His offensive play caller, he's got to help out his offensive line right now. Some screens, some quick games, some run game. They've got to slow down this pass rush because so far here early, they have had no answers for it.
From the gun, it's Levis. And again, they're going to get him. That is 3 sacks on the opening drive. Incredible.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the build-up in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps, but the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down and 8. From the gun, Rodgers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust. critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Zuerlein's kick is good, and the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Titans offense ready to possess the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. A throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Pollard. A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call.
Offense.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Levis to throw. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And they have the 1st down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10.
Another Tennessee Titan.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Running here, it's Pollard. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Thanks to the former Jaguar and Falcon, Calvin Ridley. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down for Tennessee.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Levis. Open man is Hopkins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, the veteran Nick Folk will try it for Tennessee. His kick is perfect. And the Titans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that'll set up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They go play action with Levis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Rodgers. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Garrett Wilson, really nice job there of working past the sticks. He's following up on his offensive Rookie of the Year campaign with another 1,000-yard season a year ago. He did it with 4 different quarterbacks, Mike, so as he gets a little bit more familiar, some more consistency out of Aaron Rodgers, man, it's going to be scary to see how good he can be. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Levis to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Levis. To the left side in the hands of Bull. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On play action, here's Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. 3-all is the score. And we're back in Music City after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They will run it over center with Hall. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hall. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 3rd down and 9. Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball start. Offense.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
It's a 1st down and a gain of 16. Again, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run here with Hall. Open space inside the 10. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. He'll try the right side with Hall, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will take a 6-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Levis to throw it here on first down. Open man, he's got Boyd. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
On the give, it's Pollard. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
The Jets take over first and 10.
The Jets offense ready to get back to work. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the new-look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They bring a tight end in motion left. On the give, it's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try to run for it with Hall. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
Now Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
First and goal, New York.
That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
That his first touchdown of the new year. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Levis to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rodgers now. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Rodgers going up top again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a...
It is brought in the end zone. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Extra point try now for Zurlon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact
Personal
with
foul.
the kicker too late.
Kicker. Defense.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Well, last year that kickoff would have brought the ball to the 25. Instead, this year, the offense gets it at the 30-yard line. On first down, Levis. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan. First and 10.
Now Levis. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. A second down throw here for Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. So now, Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 29.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the Packers who get the win at home. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Jared Goff, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Whoa. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The visitors' offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
Play action now with Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down, Jets.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Rodgers on 1st down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. A give. Here's Hall. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the 1st down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
First down, New York.
Another run here with Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now a handoff to Pollard. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Levis. He'll get this out quickly to Boyd. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Levis. And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. Rodgers. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Levis. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Levis. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The motion man is Boyd. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Levis. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
They go play action with Levis. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
It's now third down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To throw is Levis. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Folk's extra point is good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And they have definitely righted some wrongs after the loss of the opener. They have the lead here, and they start this possession first and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Rodgers. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now Rodgers. The second down throw is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Titans are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
There's that man again. Another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pollard. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one knocked away and incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Levis to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Automatic 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Rodgers now. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get that to his running back, Braylon Allen. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Levis. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's Sauce Gardner, the All-Pro, there to knock that one away. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Now Pollard. And they're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. On 2nd down, Levis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Levis to throw. To the left side in the hands of Boyd.
Levis's pass complete to Tyler
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, New York.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. From the gun, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rodgers. He fumbled the football. The Titans have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and long for Rodgers.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And not. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's deep, looking for Boyd. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Levis. Open man, left side. He's got it. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing on second down, Levis. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here. They get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here is 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Rodgers to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That is incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Again, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
It's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.